Sorry, there we go. I need to get like a you know, a layered, like SRD have their own little like intro. I need one of those. But welcome to the video. If you guys are watching for the video, how are you doing? Thank you for watching. Leave a comment down below if you guys are doing well. Sorry for no streams over the last few days. Unfortunately, my stepmom got a blood infection, and she was in a really critical condition at one point. But it seems like she's doing better. So my attention's been off of pretty much all social media for the last few days. But we're back. We're back. So welcome back. Leave a like if you enjoy it as well, please. If I have a dinner around my mouth, I do apologise. I've just eaten. Hello. Yeah, Angela's doing good. Angela's my stepmom, right? So she's my stepmom, but like also like we're really close. So like I consider her like a second mum, I guess. I don't know. Lo-fi non-copyrighted music. Let's go with this real quick so I can play something. If you want to use them, in case you're trying to always approve for YouTube partnership program, you want to monetize the videos, just email the label. Oh, I can't be honest with that. Great seeing you back. Thank you. I did see your tweet. I've been meaning to get back on for a while now. I could have really gone live yesterday, I guess. Yeah, I could have gone live yesterday, I think, but you know, go ahead and what? Yeah, all right, we're good here. Sweet. Hershey, what's up, man? How you doing? Everything is good. Welcome. So I just made like a little tweet thing. What I think would be a really cool addition to SoRare itself, right? And it was a fun little tweet I just put out. Is like, I'm not trying to name or shame this guy. This guy's done nothing wrong, right? He just sent me a trade offer. I'm just not interested. I wish there was a way where I could have on my profile, oh, it's Haber is looking for Challenger Europe Super Rares. And then if someone wants to make me a trade offer for a card I've got on sale, they could send me Challenger Europe Super Rares, which are going to be way more of like an appealing trade to me. I don't want these shitty fucking Asia Super Rares that like 2 of them haven't sold in ages, like literally ages. Like Asia is coming to an end. They've got 4 weeks off now, whatever, 4 game weeks off. I don't want Asian players, right? But like, if I could have something where it said like, oh, it's Haber's looking for Challenger Europe Super Rares, and this guy had 2 Challenger Europe Super Rares and sends me an offer for that, it would be way more appealing. And like, I feel like that'd be really cool. Like, they are like a manager is interested in. That'd be really cool, right? So like, I tried to make it like not a rant, but I put it on Twitter. I thought it'd be a really cool like thing. That's why I took out the guy's name, because I didn't want to like send abuse to him or anything like that. Not that anyone would. You guys would never do that, but you know what I mean? Like, I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't taken the wrong way and taken as like a hate piece and not just like a, you know, what it was meant to be. Let's quickly take out the stream. Live for a late night chill session. Bosh. There we go. Good morning. Where are you in the world, Franco? I won't be live for too long tonight. I'm actually quite excited the fact that I'm tired at this time. I've played football tonight. I'm hoping to play football tomorrow as well, which would be pretty cool. And yeah, I want to be tired. I actually want to be tired, so which is good. So that's why I've not got the lights on and stuff. Thank you, Daniel. Yeah, everything's going well. Angela, my stepmom, came home today, which is good. Oh, it's 8 p.m. here in Argentina. It's definitely morning somewhere. You felt tired, so I went live. Well, I did say I was going to go live today. I tweeted out saying I'll be back to things today, right? And I had 6 minutes left of the day, so I thought I'd go live even for a little bit. We kind of like look. To be completely honest, this has no chance whatsoever. There is absolutely zero hope whatsoever. 2 big chances missed, and they were genuinely laughable big chances missed as well. It wasn't like, oh, you know, could have done better. They were laughable big chances missed. And for some reason, the coach is just killing Joao Paulo now. If you'll notice, Joao Paulo is now getting terrible scores. It's because he's coming off in the 60th and 70th minute. He doesn't get a full 90 for some reason. How you doing, Quiddy? What's up, buddy? So it's really annoying. But yeah, like Joao Paulo is getting killed a little bit, which sucks. I mean, I can only hope that he was brought off to preserve him for Monterrey, but they got destroyed by Salt Lake. I think the Mexico games are technically at home for the US teams. I'm not entirely sure. I know where you can watch the racing game. Yes, this website here, Fanatis. Now, you do have to pay for it, but I'll put it in the chat for you. You have to pay for it, but you can watch every Argentinian and Brazilian league game on that website. Like I said, it's like Sky or Virgin, anything like that. You pay for it, but like I think it's like £70 a year, but you get every single game. So I've added that to one of my expenses via SoRare. Why is the stream only 144p? It shouldn't be. Is it only 144? No, not for me. I can watch it all the way up in 1080p. I have no idea. What is on my YouTube recommended? But Quinny, I watch a lot of Quinny's videos, so he's always on the recommended. SoRare Data is always on my recommended as well. Salah on my recommended there as well. I watched a bunch of Salah videos. Don't know who that guy is. Who is that? Balahiz? Help me start a business. I helped a subscriber get rich. I don't know why that's on there. I've never watched that video before. I watched that guy before in my life. Why am I looking at it for this and not just going onto my YouTube homepage? Logan Paul reacts to my editing. I do have a lot of editing videos actually on here as well. Like these sort of videos where it's just like an advert. I'm interested in film, like filmography and photography and videography and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know why I'm chatting. GM on your recommended. Yeah, it just means I've not watched the video. Thank you, Siri. Appreciate it, man. If someone is watching the racing game, keep an eye on Bishozi from Central Cordoba. I'm waiting to see what the I mean, like, look, this is the only lineup I have left with any kind of hope. It would, we would literally need a clean sheet and like 100 points from Velasquez. It's not impossible. It's happened. I mean, it happened. When did it happen? It happened like 2 weeks ago. It happened against Independiente. They're on a 2 clean sheet in a row run. It's 1,000,000% possible. I just don't think it happens. But the reason why it's not like the worst possible spot in the world is, although Boca Juniors are a good team and they will likely absolutely batter Newell's Old Boys, the good thing is that it's more likely if we get a clean sheet, we get good scores against a team like Boca away than it is if we have like a smash game, you know? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Franco. Yeah, so if they do, I don't think I'm gonna stay up and watch it, but that's our like the last hope we have. In fact, someone's not starting. Because now it's on 294. Oh no, they are. They're both starting. We're good. I panicked then. So I think we're on 214 points, and both 35 points are in, but it's just not give us the lineup out yet. 216. Yeah, you see how the score's now 294 points from 216. So they both are starting. We're good. You need a 70+ game from Hoyos. I was going to ask you guys, so like this is something I was going to ask my FIFA stream, but my FIFA viewers are a bit younger, and I know a lot of you guys are a bit older, and a lot of you guys have maybe a bit more disposable income and things like that. So I wanted to ask, have any of you guys ever been on holiday or on vacation by yourself before? Is that something any of you guys have ever done? Because I am considering it. You right now? Are you on holiday right now by yourself? Plenty of times. I stepped in goal for my old team yesterday, got to the final, the 6-man mini tournament, played in 1 game, kept a clean sheet. Let's go, dude. Congrats. But 2 games exceeded 2 own goals. I've done it. It's fun. I'm considering going away for a few days somewhere. Like, where you want to go. So, like, my destinations on my list are Croatia. I've never been to Croatia before, so I'm considering it. And maybe I could even speak to SoRare and see if they'll give me tickets to like maybe in game week, like, I don't know, it'd be like, would it be 393? It might be game week 393 actually. Are there any Croatian games on? No, it wouldn't. It'd be 394. It'd be 394. Maybe I could speak to SoRare and get some tickets for a game or something. Maybe I can get them to send me to a Galatasaray game. That'd be interesting. Actually, I don't think... Do they... Oh, no, they do. They do have rights to Galatasaray, so maybe they could. But yeah, so, like, at the minute, countries on my list were Croatia, Copenhagen, Brussels. I haven't actually looked at it, but Germany's also a place I'd like to go. Oh, you didn't score the own goals fairs? I wouldn't go Croatia by myself. Okay, fair enough. I'm doing good, Cameron. How you doing, man? I go to Hawaii each year by myself for a week away. Love that. Oh, you're from the FIFA scene? 393 has got loads of Croatian games. I wouldn't be going over a weekend, I don't think. I'd be going on ideally a Saturday and getting back a Saturday evening and getting back on a Wednesday evening or a Thursday morning. Is Amsterdam on my list? I've never been. Do you know what? I've never been to Amsterdam. I'd love to go to Amsterdam. I have never been before in my life. When do Ajax come back? Surely there's no tickets to Ajax games, but I could try. Ajax only ETH. Ajax seem different. Whoa, where did Ajax sign Haaland and Rabiot and Aguero? What the heck? What the heck, dude? Yeah, I've never been to Amsterdam. I've never been to the Netherlands before. I'd love to go to the Netherlands. That's actually somewhere 100% I'd go. I've never been. I'd love to watch a Twente game. You trying to get tickets to Feyenoord? First time I've managed to catch you live. Good morning from Ulsan, South Korea. Holy shit, that's awesome. Welcome in from South Korea, dude. That is sick. What the fuck? South Korea. Damn. What's it like? What's it like in South Korea? What's life like in South Korea? That's crazy. 397 is when they come back. And they have one home game followed by 3 away games. Ooh, 407 for a Twente game. Where did Twente play? You could try and sort me an Ajax game, really? Thing is, I actually think I'd be able to get free tickets from SoRare. I think. I might have to wait until SoRare bring the new cards out, but pretty sure like most of the time if I ask SoRare for tickets, they sort me out. I'm very blessed. But also, like, you know, I have a following, so I could also give them promotion for free essentially. You know? So it's a win-win. I brought in any Korean player to buy for the future. What's the weather like? He said, bloody hot right now, 30 degrees and 80% humidity at 8 a.m. I brought Burian for like £90 because I needed the goalkeeper for 393. I have enough players playing in 393, but I only had one goalkeeper. Now I've got 2 goalies. Oh, sorry. I have a third. Sorry, I had 2 goalies. I now have a third goalkeeper. Because I can make a cap 240 lineup. But Burian for cheap. He probably doesn't keep his spot. I can't remember what lineup I was going to build, but I'll figure it out. He probably doesn't keep his spot, but you know, I don't know which one I'd use in these. Do you reckon Newell's Old Boys have got? Is that a good matchup for them? Who knows? Did I see the first Messi mint went for £800? I did see that. You know what's funny is that I saw someone in Nep's Discord saying, "Is that the most expensive limited ever?" And I was like, "Wow, that's crazy! Like your world's crazy." He said, "Is this the most expensive limited ever?" And I was like, I wish I thought that was expensive. I honestly wish I thought that was expensive. You know what's funny? If we go to all time, the first ever limited Messi sold for £8,100. I remember when I first got in and I built a limited team. And I spent like $3,000 on a limited team. Limited team. For 5 players. It was like Vinicius Jr., Lewandowski, Danny Parejo. I don't remember who the defender was. And then the goalkeeper was Lafont. Is the guy still playing SoRare? Yeah, Bellamar is one of the big boy whales. He's got like a 1,100 gallery, 1,100 ETH gallery pretty much. He's like a big boy whale. Like whaley whale, you know what I mean? Because some of these rewards, man. It's crazy. It's why I wanted to play fucking hell, Jota. It's a shame, really, I guess. You want a Messi, that's nice. The thing I find interesting with a lot of these whales is like they don't run the same lineup in different scarcity, and yet they will win different competitions, if that makes sense. Like, oh, mate, he's got unique Lionel Messi. That's crazy. Why am I'm fangirling right now. I always find it funny. Like, I always thought, like, surely it'd be smart to have a super rare and a unique team of the same 5 players. And if it wins 2 different competitions. But no, like, they won't. It's crazy. I spent like £500 back in September. Babakan, Sam Bukima, Seavold, Sobolov, and Naboa. Now it'd be worth like £10 for all of them. It's all relative though, right? Limited rewards are obviously worth more. But yeah, that's true. That's true. I never won any, but yeah, it's true. Hoodwink, how you doing, mate? What's up, buddy? I still can't believe I bought Nep. I can't believe Nep bought Lewandowski for that much. Do you know, like, this is the thing, right? There's being the top, but still to this day, I mean, this is where I bought my Lewa for 1.2k. I sold it for like 1.264. Still to this day, I just do not understand why Nep paid that for him. Like, this wasn't Nep just like new to the platform and not knowing how it worked. Like, Nep had been on the platform for a while. He knew how the platform worked, and like, it was crazy because it wasn't even like it wasn't even like a Friday, so we weren't waiting because of the XP. I remember. No, that's not true. That isn't true at all. That's not why Nep overpaid. Nep overpaid because he just thought that was the floor. Like, I do know why, but like, it's one of the, you know, when people say, oh, I don't know why someone did it, when they do actually know why. Like, I do actually know why. The reason why Nep paid that much is because there was none on the market. There was like 3 on the market at that time. It was early days limited. There was 3 or 4 on the market, and that was the cheapest one. And I think he just thought, like, for some reason that was it. It was because one an auction was like one. No, but that's not true. Look, the most it's ever sold for was like 1.4. I was there when Nep did this, and it was. I think he just thought that was the new floor of Lewandowski, and it was just like, so he just bought it instead of putting an offer in. That was crazy. It doesn't look as bad because like you have the 1.7. Yeah, it was on stream. I remember I was there. It was really fun though. Really funny. He won a lot of rewards with that lower. Yeah, true. He did win. He won quite a few rewards. I think Nep might still have that Lewandowski. Should we see how many rewards he's actually won with it? The Panthers, any division. He has won. He's won like. I mean, that he's won like half an ETH back. It's not like 0.6 ETH or some shit, right? No. Yeah, like, that's, you know. Oh no, Lewandowski contributed to 0.1 of that. Fair enough. I mean, you know, it's alright. There was a Facebook one back then as well. I think so. I got into SoRare because of him. And he has all my love for introducing me to SoRare. Hell yeah, dude. Bro, just press click. I just realised, by the way, I think Nep bought the wrong Mukhtar. That's not Haney Mukhtar, Nep. That's Yunus Mokhtar, mate. No, I'm joking. Do you think Cap T480 for full collections could be the way? I think for sure. I'll show you my lineups. I'm like wrestling with myself and PSU at the moment about what I'm going to do this week. So like the options are that I run a. So this is what I think we're doing. I think I'm running All-Star Super Rare with Unastyle, Smile, Proper, Hawks, and Pansil, which, I'll be honest with you, like, I think Twente will beat their opponents. I think they'll keep a clean sheet. It's hard to say with Genk versus Servette and whether or not Pansil will get decisive. It's really hard to say. I do think that Pansil is a good player. I think that he's capable. And I think like Hawks should play. I think it's a home game despite it saying away, and the Revs have to win, so they will go very attacking. In my opinion, it's a good lineup, but I could also put together a really good All-Star Rare Pro lineup too. So I could theoretically put together Unastyle, Smau, Messi, Herrera, and Carlos Hill in All-Star Rare Pro, effectively, which also could be a really good lineup. Now, it's like, it's got me in a bit of a pickle at the moment because the Challenger Europe rewards pool kind of sucks. And it's tough because there's like nearly 600 people entering All-Star Rare Pro for 47 rare cards, whereas there's only like 90 people entering All-Star Super Rare for 20 Super Rare cards. And it's like, I think my team in Super Rare has a better chance of getting a reward in Super Rare a good reward in Super Rare than it does getting a reward in Rare Pro, if that makes sense. Because I think the amount of people that are going to play a full 20 stack in both, but way more in the other one. I think if you're going to play one of Smile/Proper, then play both together if Smile smashes, so will Proper. Did you see the possible next matchup if 20 goes through? Easy matchup again, lovely. Did you see the Apple TV graphic calling Messi the Argentinian Mukhtar? No, I didn't. Arango signed for Real Salt Lake. He was amazing, yeah. Thoughts on Sparta Rotterdam stack? I don't think they'll do that well this year. So I'm in a bit of I'm in a bit of a predicament at the moment, and I think like if I were like realistically, if I was putting into All-Star Rare Pro, yeah, huh? Fucking PSU is the worst person in the world. Yeah, he basically said to put Unistal and Smal into Rare Pro with these three rares, and then put Mignolet, Mackenzie, Panseal, or Proper, and like Munoz and Henyen into Challenger Europe Rare Pro. But it's like, yeah, for me, I don't know. I just don't. Like 12 cards. How many people have entered Challenger Europe Rare Pro? 100 people have entered. There's 12 cards available. And it's like, you have, first place gets a star, second place gets tier 1, third place gets tier 1, then 4th to 9th gets a tier 2, 10 to 12 gets a tier 3, and it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to win ETH payouts awful as well. Exactly. Like, I don't know if I... Like, it might sound a bit snobby and a bit like wankerish, but like I don't think I want to put those cards in for that return. I just don't think. I think like Super Rare Pansil and Super Rare Mackenzie both are too good to put into that lineup for that. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Sorry, I burped. You know what I mean? Just looking at like what the pick scores are. The odds are still missing for the 20 game, but for some reason that's AAA for Unistal, but like only an A and a double A. The odds look really good for the Serviette game, I believe. The odds are great for Mignolet as well, which is why I swapped them over. Because the thing is, like, I'm currently 5th in SoRare, but on SoRare data it says I'm 6th. Which one am I? I think you're 6th. What on earth did PSU just say to me? 20 is 78% chance to win? Really? .65 XG average against. PSU seem to think that Hawks is not going to start for... PSU seems to think that Hawks won't start for the Revs. This is their thing. But I feel like Hawks has been genuinely their best midfielder bar heel. He, like, I know he got a bad score in his third game. Like, it wasn't a great score, but I genuinely think he's been a lot better than all the others. It's a really weird one. I don't know. PSU's very negative all the time, though. Like, which has won him a lot of rewards because he never takes risks, even though for some reason he took a risk on Malcolm, like arguably the dumbest risk you could take, and he took it. And I'm like he's so like incredibly careful and never takes risks, and then takes that risk. I'm like, Sean. But I don't know. I need to say red did about halfway through the league season. Now how like branched out into buying cards. What do you mean? we go. Do you know where PSG got its SoRare wealth from? No idea. So I did like the free ones for Prem, La Liga. I want to start buying cards. I get SoRare data. When do you think European auctions start dropping? I don't know when they're going to start getting the cards in. Yeah, I'm good, Charlie. So yeah, I'm undecided. I think I'm still just going to stick with it. I don't have another super rare midfielder, and I don't have ETH. I've got £10 in my wallet. So it's like, I don't know. Yeah, SoRare data is the one you want if you want to start buying new cards. So I think, yeah, Australian goalkeeper until July 2026. Fitzgerald, Australian Buzzling, a nice one to watch, I think. Yeah, maybe. So I think this is what I'm going to end up running with. I could run 2 super rares. Like, I think Steres is going to start, actually. So I could run 2 super rares, but I feel like running the extra rare. I think these rares are better than all the super rares I have. Now, I'm running a Captain 40 super rare team because it says the Galatasaray game is low coverage. However, in the past, if Opta get coverage, they just give scores. And they just score it like normal. So it's very possible that we could get low coverage, we could get coverage, we could get no coverage. Like randomly in the past, Opta have randomly got the scoring for like games they said they weren't going to have scoring for. And then SoRare just like, yeah, cool, we'll take it. So like it's potential. The fact that Galatasaray game is scored in 394 makes it possible that we may get the Galatasaray scores for 392, and if we do, like that team could get super rare threshold. What happens when the 2023 Europe cards come out? They go onto auctions and into rewards. Do you know why not all qualification games are covered? Because not all teams pay for it. Who should you pick? Frankie de Jong and Grealish or Rodri? Loving the Leighton Clarkson card. Yeah, I can't wait for him to start getting some grass under his boots this season. Okay. I need to mute my Discord as well. I know it's annoying people. Why is that only 144p on mobile? You might have to refresh your app. Let me quickly quit Discord. I know it's probably annoying people. I don't know how to turn stream mode back on. So yeah. Anyway, that's where we kind of are. Oh, I just realised, by the way. Hey, do we get a collection bonus now? Do we get a Vela Sarsfield collection? Oh, we don't get 1% yet. Fuck. Might have to. I really want to get one of the defenders, so I might have to get Ortega. That'll give us the extra percent, won't it? Go on, say you're on auction right now. No, you're not. Fuck that. £55 quite cheap though. Oh, what am I doing? I don't need Vela Sarsfield collection players. Fuck. Do you think I'd be better off going with Bruno Fernandes? Which one would be best for my budget? I have. Sorry. Let me read that again. Do you think I'd be better off going with Bruno Fernandes, which would be most of my budget, so have lesser four around him, or Bruno Guimaraes and have a better four around him? I'm not going to tell you which player to go for, but I would say you're better off building a better team around. Like, you're better off building a better 5 than having one great player and 4 terrible players. Because realistically, like, one great player cannot carry a lineup. But 5 good players can. You know? But like, I'm not going to answer questions of people asking me if you should get somebody, if you should buy someone. Like, I'm not going to tell you yes or no. I don't want to tell you yes. I don't want to answer those questions because I don't want you to buy someone based on my opinion. My opinion fucking stinks. What do I spend my coins on? Academy slots. Because they're going to get refunded. My opinion kind of sucks, if that makes sense. I don't want you to ever make a choice based on my opinion, you know? But yeah, I did Academy because I think they'll get refunded because of the training lineups that are coming out. SoRare nowadays is free. You can get a 240 limited lineup for like €15 or less. That's true. I'm going to grab a drink. Back in 1 sec, all right? Oh, my legs. I'm back. The players were irrelevant, but yeah, I think five good players versus 1 great and 4 meh. Definitely the way forward. There you go. But yeah, they said that the thingies to get refunded. So we've got Vita Van Croy for today. What are we saying? Apparently linked with Millwall. I haven't seen a single reporter say anything about Van Croy. I've just seen fans say they want him. That's one of the most annoying things when you're searching about a player. That fans think that they have some kind of insight. And they're like, oh yeah, let's go get Van Croy. We're in for Van Croy. Like since when? Where are you in for Van Croy? You're not in for Van Croy anywhere. Paul slaughtered me on that. I would expect them to exchange academy teams for new training, but I'll take that. He'll do awful in the championship. He'll do awful anywhere. Like, where he's at now is great. Where he's at right now is great. Don't fucking leave, mate. You don't need to. Sign a new contract. See where Fred's off to. Oh shit, the away shirt's out. Since when? Today? Nice. I'll order that. I will order that tonight. Fred's in talks to join Al Ali. Probably is, but hopefully not. I hope Galatasaray come back for Fred. Alright, who else do we have to look at? Smal just not leaving this summer then? Oh, what? What's going on? Oopsie. Oopsie. He said they would refund or exchange or something similar. Oh, W. Hazy, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? The fact that Smaldini is still in 20 almost 2 months after the opening of the transfer window puzzles me. Best left back in the Netherlands, 25 years old, 12 assists last season, contract until June 2024. A real engine. He is a great player, to be fair. He is so good. I'm actually surprised he's still there as well, but I'm not complaining. Not complaining at all. I hope he stays. I hope he stays. Who else are we looking at? Oh, this guy, Jade Nustvold, apparently off the Russian league. Or he's starting for Fenerbahce. Either way's a W for me. The away kit's got a Freddy Krueger. I love the away kit. I really like the away kit, to be honest. I really like it. So supposedly Jay Nusvold is either going to start for Fenerbahce or go to Russia. Either way, I don't mind it. Part of me wants to get a super rare midfielder from Fenerbahce. Probably this week, Joel. More than likely this week. You reckon Daley Blind will do well at Girona? No, I don't. I don't think he'll do well at all. If I'm being honest with you, I think that he will have 3 games above 70 this season. If I'm being brutally honest, I think that'll be maximum for him. I remember watching Ajax in the Champions League and watching Daley Blind against like top 5 league teams, and he just got bullied. How are you going to sleep having Pepsi at this time? Well, allow me to show you, my friend. It's an amazing invention, right? It's no caffeine Pepsi. No caffeine Pepsi. So actually it tastes the exact same as Pepsi Max. 0 caffeine. Therefore, I'm sleeping. I wish they did it for genuinely every drink. You know what? Like, I wish they did 0 caffeine Red Bull. I would drink so much 0 caffeine Red Bull. Not even joking. Who are their midfielders? Would it make sense to get a midfielder from Fenerbahce? If I have Tadic and I have rare Tadic and I have super rare Oosterwolde, like, is there any midfielders from Fenerbahce that like get good scores? Someone here plays Amateur League. This is a reminder that you can now pick both Busquets and Messi. I did pick Messi. I'm not playing it this midweek, but I'm cooking. So like I want to have a good team for like next week, essentially. So I need to basically swap out somebody here and Pulido. Probably swap out Pulido and Angulo and bring in like someone else. Someone here, Szymanski maybe. How expensive are we saying for Szymanski? He's not stupidly expensive, to be fair. It depends how he starts playing, I guess. Because I think that like I'm not going to buy anyone yet, but like I think that there's definitely, like, I'm just looking at some of their games last season. Games where I don't think I'd get like a goalkeeper, but I would definitely get like a midfielder and forward. I already have Tadic actually. I don't need another forward. Just a midfielder, I guess. Just like a mini stack, little mini stack. Willian Arau. Could be good. Yeah, Szymanski might be the one though. Looking at it. You know. Messi is refusing to play on turf pitches. Fairs. Oh, is he leaving? Oh, good. Because I saw him play at left back at one point. Yeah, I don't know what they were cooking with oh my god, Emre Moore. Is that an AA game? 40 AA? What a baller. You guys remember Emre Moore? He's only 26. That's crazy. He's at Sevilla now? What the fuck? This kid's career is just like... He's just flopped massively, hasn't he? He's just absolutely flopped as a footballer. What a huge flop. He had so much potential. Never broken 100 points. Damn. So much potential. Kadioglu is a good shout. Turkish League would be fun to watch. Like, you know what's funny is that the Ajax stack could be, sorry, the Galatasaray stack could be great, but it could also be a mind fuck. Like, I was thinking about it today. So let's say Icardi comes in, which is, you know, what we're expecting, right? But let's say Icardi doesn't go on loan to Newell's Old Boys, for example. Oh, Galaxy. I was like, Galaxy makes sense. So, like, we could be looking at, like, Muslera, Angelino, Bodachki, whoever the other centre-back is, and Sasha Bowie. Then the midfield, I don't know who they're playing, but I imagine one of their Turkish players goes in there, because there'll be then Kerem on the left, Zaniolo, Zaha, Icardi, because Mertens might go to Saudi. But then there's, like, so many other players there then. Icardi signed, but there's an outside chance that they loan him to Newell's Old Boys for 6 months whilst he cares for his wife. Because I'm just, like, looking at, like, some of their, like, recent games, and it's like, you think Zaniolo will leave? Yeah, maybe. But they also have Yilmaz, they have Mertens, they don't have Rashica anymore. Bakambu now as well. So it'll be interesting to see where they rotate, because I do expect them to rotate at some point. The reason why I bought Kerem though is because I don't think they rotate Kerem very much, to be honest. I'm expecting them to not rotate Kerem that much because he's Turkish. 24-year-old Turkish, it makes sense that he doesn't get, you know. Bowie's definitely leaving. Hopefully they get a Turkish right back then. Kerem's their star. Am I doing a bit of shopping? No, I've kind of done most of my shopping. I kind of need to start winning rewards. Apparently the bottom Turkish teams will struggle to do financial challenges following the earthquake, meaning the gap for the top teams will be more significant. Yeah, that's why I bought Galatasaray stack in the first place. It sounds really, like, wrong morally and, like, predatory, but it's the truth. The reason why I bought a Galatasaray stack in the first place was for that exact reason. If I had to start SoRare over again, what would I have done differently? I'd have waited a year. I would have waited a year. I would have waited a year, invested 40 to 50 ETH in one sitting, and saved myself, like, for 50 grand in the process, and have a better gallery than I do now. I would have run probably, like, 5 really good super rare teams and, like, 10 to 15 really good rare and rare pro teams. Is Under and Rongier a viable option? Under definitely is. Rongier. Well, I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. Rongier. I mean, yes, he definitely is. He just doesn't get a whole lot of decisives. 3 decisives in, like, 42 games just isn't enough. Because the annoying thing is, when he gets a decisive, that's when he gets those really good peak games. He's only ever had 1 peak game without a decisive. And getting these AA games is great, but you need the decisive to hit those 98, 88, 75 points, which is really annoying. But if he adds more decisive into his game, could be great. Under, I like Under for good matchups. He has that potential to really smash in a good matchup. He's one of those where you really have to use this card sparingly though, like, because he will drop 30 pointers against good teams as well. Rongier seems more appropriate in Super Rare competitions. I'd agree with that. I'm hesitant to pull the trigger as new manager for Marseille. I honestly don't. I think the new manager would be good for Marseille. How you doing, Ollie? What's up, mate? I don't think there is one complete solid team in Challenger. Sorry, I don't think there is one complete solid team in Challenger Europe to make a full stack. It's either a good attack or a good defense. At the moment, I would probably be inclined to agree as it currently stands, but there have been a lot of manager reshuffles, and all it takes is one team to get a good manager in to have a really good year. Twente is a great example. Twente weren't good at, like, people didn't expect Twente to be as good as they were last year. People expected them to be decent, but like people thought like 7th, 8th, whatever. But they weren't expecting all of the like clean sheets and how good they were at home and whatnot. And a large portion of that is because of the manager. He's obviously left now, so Twente could be a lot worse. We'll see. What's the go with Rare Pro? Been hearing some managers that it might go. Who told you that? This is what I'll tell you. I'll tell you right now. If whoever told you that, right, go up to them, look them in their fucking eye, right, bang, slap them in their face, because they are lying to you for no reason. And people that lie for no reason deserve a slap in the face. Forward who took sets, mid who can get crazy AA and insane defense. Yeah, exactly. Twente were the perfect stack. I would do it. Good, you do it. You fucking slap them straight in their fucking chops, mate. Are we ready tonight, boys? For Nils Old Boys to... Oh, I broke SoRare data. Yeah, Twente were great last year. I don't know what they're going to be like this year, but it'll be fun, I guess, to watch. That'll be great, you know. Maybe not. I to be honest, from Twente, like, good matchups is all I care about, you know. That's kind of how I look at it now. How I used to look at SoRare was like I would just have a team, and that team goes out every week, and that's it, right? But now I look at it like you've got to play matchups every time. Like you have to play the right matchups. You can't just put out a good team every week and hope it smashes. And this is why I think the historical pages that you get on SoRare data are the least helpful things in the world. Because I've seen managers look at the history of a team and be like, it's going to work because it's worked in the past. And that isn't true. That, like, it will never be true. It's pure, like, the odds of it work, the odds of the same 5 players working one random game week a year are so low because of the variables that are involved. Yeah, Twente have looked good in preseason. I'm not worried about Twente, to be fair. I guess we'll get a good idea this weekend. I'm not particularly worried about them, though. What do we think? I reckon Newell's Old Boys 5-0. Velasquez 3 goals. Hoyos with 3 assists to Velasquez. Hoyos passes the ball to Velasquez, halfway line, volley, bang, 1-0. But no, so yeah, I think like you gotta like build a gallery and then play matchups as well. That's what I would say. Is like for me the way to play SoRare, in my opinion. And that's kind of what I've done for this upcoming season. Is like I have separate stacks, but also like there'll be game weeks I think where I play FC Twente, like Unastal and Smal, and then I'll play like Karem and Icardi together, and I'll mix up Galatasaray and Twente together. I think I won't always play them in like the same teams. Do you think Steres plays? Person's one on the page. But yeah, so unrelated, but nuts that Mbappe hasn't agreed that deal. Played matchups and not putting Tolkien in against Revs cost me a tier 3 in what was my best ever game week. Yeah, do you know what? Like, that's unfortunate. I don't think you made the wrong decision by not playing him against the Revs. Well, actually, no. At home, I do think you made the right... Who did you play instead? I suppose actually it wasn't. Who did you play instead of Stepan? I still can't believe Messi plays for Inter Miami now. I went with Glesnes. Who did Philly play? I see why he went with Glesnes. I think I'd have probably gone with Tolkien. Even matchup like at home, even though the Revs are great at home, I think in general Tolkien is just better for peaks. Like Glesnes this season has just not been great. He obviously got these good scores last season, but this season, like the Philadelphia Union haven't been great. To be fair, then again, neither have New York Red Bulls. I don't know. In hindsight, it's easy for me to say, "Oh, you should have played Tolkien." Who fucking knows? If you'd have played Tolkien, Butterfly Effect, he might have died. It's very possible. It happens. I made shit decisions myself, to be honest, recently. Cool. What a fucking scorer Lionel Messi is, eh? Oh. I would have done sick if Roman Calentano played in 23. Is it worth playing Chris Brady for this upcoming week instead, or do you think he'll play? I have no idea. Look, I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know who's going to play where. The League's Cup is a fuckery. Like, we could all get burnt. We could all not get burnt. Who fucking knows these days? Can you imagine how much a Messi would cost when he was at Barca? Yeah. Do we have Messi's scores when he was at Barca? $39 starts, 19 90 to 100s, 8 80 to 90s, 2 70 to 80s, 39 starts, 29 70 to 100 point scores. Only the worst score was a 42. And then aside from that, 5 50s and the rest are 60 plus. That's fucked. What? How come he only scored 42? It was against Real Madrid. Missed a big chance. Put two big chances. Two shots on target. Wonder what was his best AA game? 51 AA against Levante. 2 big chances created. 6 shots on target. 3 attempted assists. 7 duels won. 4 times fouled. That's not even peak Barca Messi. No, it's not. 44 AA against Juventus. 7 shots on target. Holy shit. How did Juve score in that game? Buffon got 81 points. Ronaldo got 2 goals. Wow. Ronaldo at Juve is the exact striker I would go for on SoRare. This is legit the exact kind of player I go for on SoRare. Like, I like AA, high AA scoring goals. Scoring players, but I also like strikers that are just lethal. I mean, that's kind of crazy, isn't it? I like strikers that are just absolutely lethal. So I like Tiquinho Suarez. That's why I'm a big fan of Tiquinho Suarez. That's crazy, though. Frankie de Jong with a 75-point game as well. Damn, Pedro is playing here. Holy shit, this was a time ago. I forget Pedro is playing at like 16, 17. What an awful team, by the way. Clement Longley, Sergino Dest, Pjanic, Trincao. What a terrible team. They lost 2-1 to Cadiz. Imagine getting 51 AA, bro. Imagine you've got Messi in the lineup and you see him score 86 points and he didn't even score a goal. You wouldn't even be mad. Fucking Braithwaite up top, man. What a loser. Damn, dude. Fucking hell. PK! Holy shit. Wow. Who else could we look at? Do you? Oh, I tell you what, chat. This one would be crazy for you. For those of you that have joined SoRare in the last year, you missed out on what was like peak. Robert Lewandowski at Bayern Munich. Will I buy a Haley Mukhtar forward card? Is he getting one? Is Mukhtar getting a forward card? Would I buy one? I'd buy one. Yeah, I'd buy one. I think that... Oh, is that ended already? I'd buy one. Where am I? Here we go. Home, like, scoring like this is crazy. That's nuts. Yeah, I'd buy one. They, obviously they've signed Surridge, who hasn't played yet, right? Have they fully signed Surridge, though? No, not yet. They've just, like, apparently signed him, but he hasn't gone yet. But yeah, I'd buy one, I think. Is this game kicked off yet? No. Let me put Fanati's on. Goal. I don't know why I'm watching it, like I'm punishing myself, but fuck up. Boca Juniors versus Newell's Old Boys. There you go. He's going to cook the chip for Barca. Lewa's going to cook? Yeah, potentially. Who else was I going to look at? Josh Kimmich. All time. Has never had a score in his life below 30. That's kind of nuts. 30, 90 to 100 point scores. Some of the A-League team logos have been added to SoRare. I don't think it means much. How do I check though? How do I look at that? Sydney FC. Oh no, that's always been there. I'm pretty sure this has always been there. I'll tell you this right now, I don't think SoRare are going to license a new league anytime soon. Early days Van Aken was quality. Yeah, he used to be like one of the like super hype players, didn't he? Get rid of all those. Wow. Yeah, he used to be a really, really hype player, I guess. 55 AA in a game against Vesterlo. Noah Lang also getting mad AA in this game too. Holy shit. It's funny because it's like in a 0-0, you're like, and if you've got a full stack in a 0-0, you're like, oh, I'm fucked. But if you had a full Brood stack, if you had Mignolet, Clinton Mata, Mekele, Van Aken, and Noah Lang, like, you're really not that upset. You really wouldn't be upset at all. I mean, De Kuiper is just a baller as well. This guy is going to be so good next year, I think. As a defender, he's just so good. Without having penalties, though, it should be interesting. Wow. Reynoso is one of those where he's so ridiculously underpriced. How does anybody want to part with Reynoso for £389? It makes no sense. I don't get why anybody would happily sell this card for that much. It makes no sense to me at all. Like, this card, in my opinion, is infinitely more valuable in a team. He's just... It's not even like he's just in good form. He's killing people, bro. He's killing people. It's crazy. Mate, PSU fans got his unique for 1.5 ETH. 1.6 ETH, bro. That's disgusting. You can't even get his super rare for 1.6 anymore. He got his super rare for 1 ETH. That's crazy. 2.5 ETH for his unique and super rare is nuts. He should be priced just less than Hill. He's arguably at the moment better than Hill. And the reason why I say that is because you can see his AA at the moment is better than Hill. Genuinely. It's crazy. He had a problem with the police? No, I think he had an injury. I don't know. Maybe he did. Oh, fuck knows. I thought he was injured, but maybe not. Probably right. Nice burps. Whose price comes downhill? Trent is fantastic, yeah. Trent is great, but like, I'm not buying him at that price. He's not called Pistol Whip for no reason. Fuck's sake. Those Argentinians, man, they're crazy. He may not play again in 3 days against Chicago, and then he's not playing until the 21st of August. Who's that? Oh, Reynoso. He may not play again in 3 days. Then he's not playing until the 21st of August. Really? Man, I used to have Robertson. Robertson was a beast. I used to have Robertson, and I won a Robertson once as well. Andy Robertson used to be one of the best defenders on the whole platform when Liverpool were just insane. Mate, look at that. I don't know if it was his injuries that's like made him a worse player, or if it's just Liverpool being bad. But like, this season he was just ridiculously good. I remember winning him. He'll play another game after Chicago. Yeah, that's what I thought. The break is the League's Cup. If the teams advance, they play more games. If Liverpool are good this season, Trent will be Kimmich price. Trent's one of those where it's like, because I already don't like Liverpool, I don't want to pay this for his card anyway. Even if he's insane, it's like, I don't know. I don't know, man. Because he's been insane, hasn't he? I tell you what I would do if I could. If I had the money to do it, I would do this. I would look at England's like locked players, and I'd go and buy a rare Pro England team, and it'd be super rare. I'd go and get super rare Harry Maguire, rare Trent, rare Pickford, super rare Bukayo Saka and rare Kane, or super rare Harry Kane and rare Bukayo Saka, whichever one's the cheapest way around. Like, because they all perform well. Harry Maguire doesn't really, that's why it'd be cheap. But the rest of them perform really well regardless. But the amount of insane England games you get, it's like, it's actually a strategy in my opinion. Like, it's genuinely a strategy. The amount of these like 5 and 10 nils you get is actually a strategy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, Scosmo makes a really good point there. Do I follow Scosmo? Let me follow him. Yeah, that's true. Evander is the exact same profile as Reynoso, just hasn't figured out the league yet. Portland just lacked the lethal vulture striker. Same for Hill until Violi gets more. I don't think Evander is that. I honestly think, like, I've seen a lot of hype for Evander. I don't see it. I think he's a decent player, but not like, I don't know. For me, I just don't think he's that. I don't think he's that level. I don't think, like, I think what's his name? Fucking hell, come on, Ryan, use your brain. I think Reynoso's just a way better footballer from watching him. Evander's great for the hybrid SBCs. And then I just don't see it with Evander. Evander's good, but it's not Hill or Reynoso level. I agree. I don't see that technical ability. Right, so they... Oh, wow, Insua. I looked at this guy. This guy's had some pretty... Is it this guy? Yeah, like, he's been getting some decent scores recently. He just doesn't play a lot. Portland don't play it in an SO5 friendly way. That's true. I just don't rate Portland in general. And I just don't rate Evander that much either. For me. Like, he was great at Michelin, but like the level in the Danish league, or wherever Michelin is, I'm pretty sure it's Danish league or Norwegian or whatever, compared to the level in the MLS, it's probably not like it's not that dissimilar. Look at Toronto's left back. Who? Look at this guy, Petretta. Petretta. Yeah, he's been doing well. Guy's been doing decently. Celso Ortiz leaves CF Monterrey. Yeah, fair enough. I tell you what, Bruno Lage, or Lag, whatever his name is, whatever that prick's name is ruining Botafogo. What I don't understand, Botafogo were top of the league, right? And yet, for some reason, they got a new manager in, and he just has made the team worse. In my opinion. Like, Botafogo look a lot worse since bringing him in. His scores at home versus away are crazy. Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah, that's crazy. Their former manager tell you what salary money. Okay, fair enough. Do I have a Canales? No, I don't think Canales does cook in the in that league. I'll be honest with you, the guy's 32 years old. Like, the one thing I'll say about the Liga MX is, although the standard of football isn't as great, like, I don't think you dump someone like Canales in there and he just cooks. Like, the league is more physical, more fast-paced. The quality of pitches is a lot worse. Like, the quality of his teammates are a lot worse. Monterrey is good, yeah, but like, they wouldn't be as good as Betis. I don't think he'll go in there and cook like everyone thinks he like assumes that a top 5 league player in a lesser league, I guess, cooks. The guy's never even scored 100 in his life, ever. Yeah, I don't know. I think Argentinian and I think Mexican football. I think Argentinian and Mexican football is a different ball game, and I don't think it's necessarily a good move for a top 5 league player unless they're like 24, 25 and like already a super physical, super strong player to go somewhere like that, you know? Foot Sheriff number 2 in the Twente leaderboard. Yeah, maybe. You might be right, Louis. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm just like, this is my thoughts. I'm almost at the 3% for United now. Either one more player from the auction market, or I wait for these players to get the 90-day bonus, or I win a Man United card. Could also work. We'll wait and see. But yeah, almost at 3% for those. Twente should be at 2% bonus when we get the 90 days on these players, which will be nice. I'm only 10 points away. If I was to buy somebody, I'd get the extra percent, but there's no point in me buying someone for 1%. Especially considering, like, people think that these cards are for some reason worth the amount they're listing them for. It's nuts. This guy's had that Lucas Everett card listed for 130 quid for ages, and he thinks it's actually worth it, and it's like, it's so silly to me. The guy that's had this Lucas Everett card, because like, this is one of the annoying things, right? So Gaza bought the 1 of 10. Does my head in. Oops. Hello, Nep. How you doing, man? Oh, I have a lot of power. You have a lot of power. Oh, I have a lot of power. Does bro think he's a mod? This is not Nep. Oh, it's Josh. I'm confused about the new season bonus. Do these current ones expire after game week 1? Or is that... Wait, what? I'm confused about the new season bonus. Oh, no, that'll be after the update, I think. Yeah, that'll be after the update. Yeah, I offered this guy like 70 quid. Because that's what, like, the one last sold for after this. And it's like, guy doesn't fucking play. Do I think Zaha will do good in Turkey? I just don't know where everyone fits. Like, I think people like Zaha, I think, are going to be like... I don't see Zaha starting every game for Galatasaray unless Zaniolo leaves. And Mertens. Can't wait for the new season. Yeah, it should be great. Unless the plan is Zaha plays up top until and Icardi joins in like a month or two with after like his wife has got better. Because I don't think Zaha plays on the left, because Kerem obviously has been incredible on the left, but also like they need Kerem because he's Turkish. Kerem has been one of their best players, and it's like they need him in the team because he's Turkish, right? So they can't take out a Turkish player and put Zaha in without adding another Turkish player. So that then it confuses me because it's like I don't see the vision. You think Zaha maybe plays where Mertens is playing. I think Zaha maybe starts on the right wing. Zaha will start. Maybe he does. But then, like, is it Zaniolo? Is Zaniolo leave? Kerem can go on the right? Maybe. I think it's more likely Zaha goes on the right, to be honest. Zaha played on the right in his early days. I think someone like Zaha is a bit, like, way better. I think it's like, I think you play someone like Zaha out of position before you play someone like Kerem. Kerem's one of those players where it's like, because he's younger and a little bit less experienced, I think you can get away with putting a more experienced player and a better player in a different position, you know? Zaha can't play on the right, surely. He won't be a threat. Well, with someone like, I don't think the idea is him to cut in to be a threat realistically. Like, look at Icardi. Icardi's like the main goal scorer. You want to get the ball to Icardi. You don't want him just taking long shots. Gala have made a lot of signings. I do expect a few departures. Zaha will start anywhere across the front three, and the rest likely rotate around him. No way they pay him 200k a week to sit on the bench. I think they're doing it for the Champions League, to be honest. I think they want to try and put a Champions League run more than anything. I'll be honest with you, I'll be surprised. Like, I don't think they'll bench Zaha, but knowing just what Zaha is like, knowing his attitude and stuff like that, I would not be shocked if Zaha plays 20 league games this season. That's it. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. I'll tell you right now, I think Kerem will definitely play more games than Zaha this season for sure. That's a given. But I think like I don't think they bench Icardi for Zaha. Icardi's the main man. I don't like Zaniolo. Whatever happens to him, I don't know. Right, and then we'll see what happens with the rest of the team. But like Zaha with his attitude and things like that, I can see him play like 20 games. That's why I haven't gone out and bought one. If I know I've got a crazy team, feels like they're massively oversubscribed going forward. Yeah, they skipped leg day for sure. I bought Kerem Super Rare too, so I need him to play. I mean, there's no doubt Kerem plays. I disagree that Zaha will be the first name on the team sheet, to be honest. I don't think he'll be the first name on. I don't think they'll rotate around him. I think Icardi the first name on the team sheet, and then they'll work the way around that. But I think, like, given the Turkish restrictions, given the fact they have to have 3 Turkish players, I think what I see mostly happening is probably Zaha on the right, Kerem on the left, Icardi up top, and then like either Zaniolo in the middle or Mertens in the middle or someone like that. Then I don't know about the rest of the team, like Angelino, Muslera, Bardachki. Is Nelson leaving? Kerem has to be a starter. Kerem will play most games. Kerem 100%, especially in the league. The fact that he's Turkish and he's actually like one of their best players is massive. This is the reason why I bought this card and not like other cards, because like the fact that he's Turkish and one of their best players gives that massive security. Would like to think that Yunus Akgun gets moved on at least. I don't know who that is. Like what position he plays. Right attack in midfield. Fairs. Yeah, probably. Who knows if they can move him on. I feel like they probably keep a lot of these players though, just in case they need the Turkish quota. Yeah, Bowie probably leaves though. I've heard from literally everybody I've spoken to says that Bowie leaves. So, and they might play like they might play a Turkish player at right back. Oh no, apparently he's staying now. I didn't buy a Bowie because everybody came in my chat and told me, oh yeah, Bowie's leaving. Zaha is a really interesting one though. I was thinking of Gallagher stack until they started making all the signings and not great amount of knowledge of the league. I don't want to risk a rotation. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. I think you can, like, if ever you're buying a stack, like, there are some stacks you have to go in and you have to get the best players. In fact, I would say most stacks you've got to get the best players, but like there are some stacks where like you can't. Some stacks you can cheap out, but there's some stacks you have to get the best players in. And Galatasaray stack is one of those where you like have to get the best players in because realistically, otherwise you're risking rotation every week. He's go back on move to kick on his career. That's why I think if you're running a Galatasaray stack, Muslera for the next year is safe. He is going to be the number one for the next year. I went Angelino. Bardachki's the safest bet because he's Turkish. He probably plays every single game for Galatasaray this year, unless he gets an injury. But I went Angelino because I just don't think they would pay a loan fee and loan out Angelino and not start him. I also think Angelino is going to be better than literally every single left back they have available times 50. Like, Angelino is a really, really good player. So, like, yeah, I would say, like, that's why I went with Angelino. I went with Kerem because I just don't think Kerem's a risk ever, like, in the league. I mean, Champions League might be different because they don't have the Turkish restriction, so that's where maybe you're risking rotation a little bit, but, like, Kerem's one of their best players and he's Turkish. Yeah, you're not wrong, Ollie. And then I went with Icardi because Icardi's literally their best player. Icardi last season was so fucking good for Galatasaray. It's like, you know, he was just an unreal goal scorer. So I just went with him again. It's interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's sealed anyway, which is good. I don't see many Rosenborg stacks because they're shit. Rosenborg kind of suck. This season especially, they're kind of shit, dude. I would never buy a Rosenborg stack. What an awful team they are this year. I mean, they won 4-0 against this team, I guess. That was a pretty good team, a pretty good game for them, I guess. Hamcam. You'd hope they win like that, to be honest. 20 places game week. I've got easy game. Yes. My limit of lap is 4 times his value. Yes. If you're ever going to sell a 20 player, now's the time to do it. They've got a great matchup. Don't know how to check the Genk odds. Genk versus Servette odds. I don't know how to like check odds. Can anyone tell me what these mean? Genk to win 7-1. Genk to win 1-0 7-1. Servette to win 1-0 8-1. Genk, hang on. Are Genk the favourites to win this game? Genk are the favourites, basically. They're the favourites, but not by much. Okay. I mean, I'm happy they're the favourites. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see what happens, I guess. This is a good game as well, I think. I think the odds for Club Brugge are very good. They're favourites by a small amount. Got you. Alright, chat. I think, to be honest, I might call it there. It was only a short one today. I think Federa will start, to be fair. It's only a short one. Only been live an hour 25. Because I'm absolutely shattered. I'm gonna go get some beauty sleep, and we'll be back again tomorrow. Take care of yourselves, guys. If you need a Newell's Old Boys clean sheet, so do I. So you never know. I mean, how are we looking? Velasquez on 37, always good start, always nice to see. Hopefully he gets like 3 last man tackles, clean sheet, 4 penalty saves, 100 points each. I win a reward. Catch you tomorrow, guys. Take care of yourselves. Much love.